Coming up on Double Take Sports Talk 5 Good Minutes with the Watts Brothers, we are going to have our predictions for Week 9, Part 2, Sunday game, Sunday night game, and the Monday night game. We will have all that for you coming up next.
Yeah, I'm here. Welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Again for a continuation of week 9 football. No London football games, so all games will start at 1 o'clock and 4, 5, and 4:15. And of course, our Sunday night football, 8:30, featuring the
Denver Broncos
Broncos
and
and
the
the
Oakland
Oakland
Raiders.
Raiders. Actually, that would be a 4:30 game for them, but it would be an 8:30 Eastern time game for us.
Yeah, which I find very, very weird.
Yeah. All right, week 9 action. You ready to get started with pre-announcements and predictions?
Let's rock this one, man. I'm ready.
Right, let's do this. All right, we have week 9 predictions on our hands. First game, 1 o'clock game, the Detroit Lions against the Minnesota Vikings, the NFC South. What am I doing? The NFC North rival, the 4-4 Lions are going up against the 5-2 Minnesota Vikings. Daryl, who do you have in this game?
I think Minnesota been struggling here lately. I think they lost 2 in a row, but I am not going against them. I got Minnesota in this game.
All right, me too. I got Minnesota in this game myself. Although they have been struggling, I just cannot see Detroit maintaining Minnesota's defense. I don't know about Matthew Stafford being able to put on that MVP performance against the Minnesota Vikings.
I think you still probably have an MVP performance, but it just won't be enough for a win.
True. Next game, the also 1 o'clock game, we have the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. The 4-3 Eagles are going up against the 4-3 Giants. This is also a NFC East rival. Daryl, who do you have in this game?
I had to do a gut check on this one. I'm going with the Giants in this game.
I had to do a double take myself. And after doing that double take, originally the first time I had the Giants, but then I kind of sat down and reevaluated it again. I changed my mind and I went with the Philadelphia Eagles.
I got the Giants. Because at first I had the Eagles. And then I did my retake again. I'm like, okay, something's not right here. So I looked at it again. I was like, I'm going to try New York this time. I'm going to try the Giants to see. I think they might pull off something.
All right. You got the G-Men. I got Philadelphia. All right. Next game, we have also a 1 o'clock game. The New York Jets against the Miami Dolphins. The 3-5 Jets going up against the 1-5 Dolphins. This is also a AFC East rival. Daryl, who do you have in this game?
Dolphins going to win this game by the running game. I got them all the way. No question.
Oh, you got Miami.
Yes, I do.
I totally disagree. I got the Jets. I believe they're going to throw all over Miami's defense.
Well, you think Ryan Fitzpatrick's going to do something?
He's going to throw all over their defense.
I can't see that. I can't see that.
That and Matt Forte running all over their defense.
I can't see that.
I can see it happening. I believe they're going to run all over Miami's defense and throw all over. All right, next game we have a 1 o'clock game. The Jacksonville Jaguars against the Kansas City Chiefs. The 2-5 Jaguars against the 5-2 Chiefs. Daryl, who do you have in this game?
Andy Reid, check. Kansas City, check.
That's right. That's right. Kansas City all the way, no doubt about it.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
All right, next game. We also have a 1 o'clock game. The Dallas Cowboys and the Cleveland Browns. The 6-1 Dallas Cowboys and against the 0-8 Browns. Daryl, who do you have in this game?
7-1 Dallas, check.
No doubt about it. You put it just right. The 7-1 Cowboys against the 0-9 Cleveland Browns.
That's it.
All right, that game is on Fox. Next game, 1 o'clock game. The Pittsburgh Steelers against the Baltimore Ravens. The 4-3 Steelers against the 3-4 Ravens. This is a AFC North rival game. This is actually a very important game to keep your eyes on for the race to the playoffs. Daryl, who do you have in this game?
Well, I had to also do a retake on this one too. I originally had Baltimore, but then I looked at my stats again. I'm going with Pittsburgh in this game.
Me too, Daryl. I had to do a double take and realize that Pittsburgh looked like they'd be the better team, so I'm going with Pittsburgh.
Rather if what's his name, Landry Jones comes in and plays or not, versus Ben Roethlisberger, either way, one of them gonna win it.
Right.
I'll tell you that now.
Right. Next game, a 4-5 game. The New Orleans Saints against the San Francisco 49ers. The 3-4 Saints against the 1-6 49ers. Daryl, who do you have in this game?
New Orleans Saints, check.
No doubt. The San Francisco 49ers, 32nd in offense, 30th in defense, 32nd in passing, and 4th in
protesting.
Yep, and 4th in rushing.
Yeah. Saints, check.
Yep. All right, next game we have another 4-5 game. Would be the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Rams. The 2-5 Panthers against the 3-4 Rams. Daryl, who do you have in this game?
I got the Carolina Panthers in this game.
Carolina Panthers? Yeah,
I got the Carolina Panthers in this game.
Yeah, I had to do a double take on this one, and I definitely agreed the Carolina Panthers in this game.
Of course.
All right, next game, 425 game, the easiest game to predict of all. The Indianapolis Colts and the Green Bay Packers. The 3-5 Colts against the 4-3 Packers. Daryl, who do you have in this game?
Discount double check. Aaron Rodgers. Check. Green Bay Packers.
Check. That's it. Discount double check. Yes, sir. I got Green Bay too. I got the discount. What is it? Discount double take?
Discount double check.
Double check. Yeah, I got it too,
Discount double check.
Yep, I got it. And definitely the Green Bay Packers in this game. I don't even think the Colts can stand to compete against them.
Oh, no. The only person I can really see having a good game out of that is T.Y. Hilton.
Yep.
That's probably about it.
Green Bay 20th in offense, 7th in defense, 22nd in passing, and 19th in rushing. The Colts do not compete with them, so
yeah, no, they don't. I agree.
I'm not even going to rule it out. All right. Next game, another 425 game. The Tennessee Titans and the San Diego Chargers. The 4-4 Titans against the 3-5 Chargers. Daryl, who do you have in this game?
Who was that game again?
The Tennessee Titans, San Diego Chargers.
How did I miss that game? I don't even have it on my list. Oh my goodness, I just blew right past them.
Sorry to hear that.
That's all right.
Tennessee Titans and the San Diego Chargers. I had to do a gut check.
So Chargers, okay. Hang on here. Let me. Doesn't matter. I think Chargers might win this game anyway.
All right. I got Tennessee in this game.
I can't believe I blew right past them.
I don't know how you blew past them.
Yeah, I mean, I looked through the list, I did everything, and I just blew right past them. But that's the only game I missed anyway.
Yeah. All right, and the Sunday night football game, we have the Denver Broncos and the Oakland Raiders. The 6-2 Broncos against the 6-2 Oakland Raiders. Not only is this an AFC West rival game, this is also the battle of first place in the AFC West. Good game for a game. Pacific, 8:30 Eastern Time. Daryl, who do you have in this game?
This game was the most difficult I had ever had to analyze in all the season games that we done did so far.
I did double checks on this one.
And I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Look, I'm going to tell you something. I love Oakland dearly. I believe that they have improved in the most upright way ever. They got dominant receivers. The defense has gotten better. Jack Del Rio came in there and started tearing cats up. But I don't know, man. This don't look good for Oakland. I got the Broncos.
Yeah, the Broncos. Okay.
Yeah, I got the Broncos.
I love Oakland. Love them to death. Love Denver too. But I do not think Trevor Siemian has enough to get past that tough Oakland Raider defense against Jack Del Rio. I just cannot see him having that game to put them ahead in the AFC West. I got the Oakland Raiders in this game.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah,
I mean, this is a difficult game to analyze, and I would not be surprised either way if this game went into overtime.
Yeah.
Again.
This game right here going to be a very good one.
Yeah, that's going to be a good game.
And then Monday night, Buffalo Bills against the Seattle Seahawks on ESPN. The 4-4 Buffalo Bills against the 4-2-1 Seattle Seahawks. Daryl, who do you have in this game?
I did a retake on this one too. I did have Buffalo at first, not this time. Seahawks.
I got the Seahawks in this game too, no doubt about it.
What did you do? Don't tell me. I don't even want to know. What did you do anyway?
Well, I put you down as an Oakland Raider win instead of a Seattle Seahawks win. Yeah.
I think you better start taking a look at those records again. You might have screwed me over quite a few times.
And now I might need to go to sleep is what I might need to do. But no, I fixed it.
Yeah, that too.
I fixed it. I definitely fixed it.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's our predictions for Week 9 in the NFL.
All right. You can check us out on the social media side and listen to more of our podcasts. Or you can follow us on Twitter at DTSD2414. Like us on Facebook, Double Take Sports Talks page at The Watch Brothers. Subscribe on YouTube and also subscribe to our podcast on the podcast app featuring iTunes. We got the blog featuring critical thinking and analysis. You can check that out at doubletakesportstalk.blogspot.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we wrapped up Week 9 before Sunday. Baseball's done. Again, Chicago Cubs World Series champions. NBA is roll off his feet. Indiana Pacers.
Pacers won. Paul George got ejected.
Pacers is looking good to me. They're looking good. They're looking better than what I thought they would. There's a lot of players in production of points. I'm impressed on that behalf. I'm impressed that they beat the Bulls.
So far, that series is tied 1-1. Yeah, I was just saying that the Pacers could do better. I'm going to be real about that. They could do better.
I mean, they're a team that's sinking. A team that can do better is Golden State. That's a team that can do better. They just look stupid.
Golden State's 5-1.
They still not playing good. They still not playing good.
What's your point?
The Pacers, to me, the Pacers is looking way better than Golden State.
Well, Golden State had expectations of not having the same fast start as they did last year, and now they got to be a bad team for that? Or they're not looking good because of that?
That has nothing to do with it. Nothing. Kevin Durant ain't playing good.
Okay, just because you feel that they're not playing good or they're looking stupid, that don't mean that they're not playing well. They are playing well. They're playing well. I mean, if there's something that I'm missing from this aspect, please let me know.
You are.
Let me know.
You are. You are.
Okay. What am I missing from this aspect?
There's a couple things that you're missing from this standpoint.
Say what?
Hang on. First thing that you're missing from this viewpoint is Kevin Durant has not done good on his bargain end of helping the Golden State Warriors with rebounds. Hold on. And number two, you hear me now?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, still kind of breaking up though.
I mean, you're breaking up just as bad.
Okay.
But the first thing, Kevin Durant is not helping with the production of rebounds as much as his role is supposed to. The second thing is that Stephen Curry is not shooting the ball the way he did last year. This has nothing to do with a fast start. This has nothing to do with them losing 2 games before December 30th. That's what the media is putting out there. What I'm putting out there is that Kevin Durant is not producing the rebounds, and Stephen Curry is not producing from the three-point line like he should be. Stephen Curry did not hit a three-pointer last night against their loss against the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers have always given them competition, but it's just the mere fact that they should have better had them figured out by now.
Okay. I get what you're saying about that. But let me go back to when we did our blog talk back in July. And there was something that we had both said from even before the season had began. We both had said that the Golden State Warriors, with the addition of Kevin Durant, was going to be an X factor, but not an improving team. Yeah, they'll probably notch up the points per game a little better. But despite the fact that Kevin Durant is probably not rebounding the ball very well, or Stephen Curry is not shooting the ball real well. For them to start off with 5-1, to me, that seems like something that, yes, they need to improve on, but to me, that they are doing something right for them to be 5-1. Whereas you look at the Pacers, your expectations for the season was to get your points per game up. Run fast. Yes, they've done that. But for you to be either at or under 500, there is still something there that you need to improve on.
Well, you have to understand the marketing between Golden State and the Indiana Pacers. Golden State's market is bigger than the Pacers. You don't have these mega superstars on here and expect them to get more points per game on the board. This is a team that needs to distribute the ball evenly. If you look at the total points for everybody on that team, it is more evened out than Golden State. Take a look at it. Take a look at it. Take a look at the Indiana Pacers points. Take a look at how many points each player is scoring at the Indiana Pacers side. Then take a look at Golden State. See how their points distributions is being handed out. You tell me who's actually doing better based on not only that, but the assist ratio to points too. Look at that and you tell me who you think is actually doing better. Just because the Pacers have a under 500 or a 500 even record, and then you look at Golden State, somebody is picking up a big load of points to get them to 5-1. That's what I mean, that they can play better if they all can contribute, because somebody's going to get tired, whoever is picking up those points.
Okay. For one thing, even though Golden State is a higher marketing team versus the Pacers, you still got to look at the fact that you bring in all these additions for the Pacers. Bird bring in all these additions, and the chemistry is still not there yet. It's still not there yet, but I still seem to find that a problem because, like I said earlier, probably earlier last month or something like that, I can't remember, I was doing a podcast. I had specifically said that Bird is picking up people that are not healthy. They're not picking up people that is healthy.
Well, who's injured?
That is going to be the problem for the Pacers. And that's going to mess up every piece of chemistry. While Golden State, while they're probably mid to high range healthy, maybe, counting, Stephen Curry with his ankle, they are still off to the good start regardless of the struggles that they have gone through. Now, like you said, they have somebody is carrying a significant load. Yeah, that don't look good for Golden State. You're absolutely right. That don't look good for Golden State. But the point is they are getting the job done. The Pacers, talk to me when they get to above 500.
So you mean to tell me that it's okay for Golden State to have injuries and that they can always bounce back from it, but Larry Bird picking up these non-healthy people, and that's the reason why that they're not doing well? Stephen Curry, he gets injured. What happens to Golden State season? It's going to go right down the toilet.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take that any time of the day. But I will say this. I would rather see a team that has expectations versus a team that has expectations but cannot compete with it because of injuries. That's what I would rather see.
Pacers scored a total of 111 points. Paul George 13, Thaddeus Young 12, Miles Turner 16, Monte Ellis 2 points, Jeff T 21, Aaron Brooks 10, Al Jefferson 4, Lavoy Allen 20. No, I'm sorry. Scratch that. Take that back. Lavoy Allen 6, C.J. Miles 20, Glenn Robinson III 2, Joe Young 5 points, Kevin Serpin 0, and George Nangs 0. They scored a total of 111 points. Then you look at the assist side of it. They got a total of 27. You mean to tell me that just because this team is 3-3, just like Chicago, after the Pacers just put them there, you mean to tell me that talk to you when they get above 500? They just put a team out that was just literally on fire. Golden State couldn't even put out San Antonio.
So the Pacers didn't do it the first time. They had to take the Pacers the second time to put Chicago in. A hot fire
And
team,
Golden
man.
State did not do the job against San Antonio without Tim Duncan. They were supposed to whoop the snot out of San Antonio. There should have been no excuse for Golden State to lose that game.
No. I had picked San Antonio to beat Golden State. That I did do.
But you giving Golden State,
San Antonio.
you're giving Golden State more higher praise than any other team in the NBA. There are a lot of other teams to look at other than Golden State. Because right now, Golden State, to me, is just not looking that good. They're not looking that
So
good.
what makes you think that I'm giving more higher praise when I just literally just said that I picked San Antonio to beat Golden State?
Because you talked about
So
the
you're telling me. Go ahead.
you talked about Golden State's injuries, that it won't affect the fact that it may or may not affect their season. But the Pacers, you talked about that it will. You just literally just sat there and said that. You talked about their injuries and how Blurder's picking up players that are injured too much, and then you already got Golden State. Kevin Durant's most likely injured. Stephen Curry's already injured. David West, he's just getting older, and his body is fatiguing. Not to mention that he might just flat out just get injured. Shall we keep going?
Okay, fine. I don't even pick Golden State to win the title this year. I don't pick them to win the title this year. Okay? Now, if you want to talk about me giving higher praise to Golden State, fine. You can keep that. But I'm just saying, for inconsistent team like the Pacers, they are going to have to do more to improve. They're going to have to do a lot more to improve.
I think they are
And
improving.
to me right now, they don't look like they're improving.
To me, I think they are.
No, not me.
I do.
They're inconsistent. Just like Golden State, they're just as inconsistent. But Golden State 5-1, Pacers 3-3. Excuse me.
I find the Pacers more consistent because they can pass the ball. I don't see Golden State as one of those improving type of teams with Kevin Durant. They have not shown me no type of explosive offense. At least with the Pacers, I could at least see them passing the ball.
That's fine. I just believe they're 5-1. I think they're doing something right. Rather, if they're not shooting the ball well, rather if Kevin Durant's not rebounding the ball right, something is going right for them to win 5 games and only lose 1.
Yeah, for them to have one player to carry all the load, yeah, they are doing something right. But it's only going to fail. It's only going to fail. It's only going to be a matter of time.
Well, sooner or later, somebody's going to have to pick up that slack, and I'm quite sure they will, and I'm quite sure it will happen.
I will hope they will learn how to distribute the ball.
So you mean to tell me that you think somebody just scoring 115 points in that just one individual?
Maybe. I wouldn't rule it out. Yeah, I wouldn't rule it out at all. And Golden State is 4-2.
The 4-2.
Golden State's 4-2. Kevin Durant, 27 points. Draymond Green, 16 points. Klay Thompson, 10 points. Stephen Curry, 13. Andre Iguodala, 3 points. In clock, 2. David West, 4. Sean Livingston, 11. Kevin Looney, 11. JaVale McGee, 0. And James Michael McAdoo, 0. And their assists, 26.
So 26 assists is not enough to distribute the ball for you?
No, it's not. Kevin Durant got 27 points. Who got the most assists on the team? Stephen Curry, 11. That's it. Everybody else is under 10.
It's better than 1. It's better than 0.
They need improvement. I don't like
26 assists is good enough to distribute the ball to. How many assists the Pacers get tonight?
27.
1 more.
Yep.
So that's good enough for you?
Yeah, because I don't see
Crock of bull. Only 1.
I don't see on the Pacers statistics where one player have a tremendous amount of points and then somebody having a low amount of points where there's nothing in the middle. This right here,
you just said
this is in the middle.
The whole entire point stat line for the Pacers.
I just did, and I just told
evenly shared.
And look, Kevin Durant, 27 points. Ain't nobody else even above that. There's two Pacer players had over 20 points. Kevin Durant's the only one on the team that had only over 20 points.
Evidently, for them to have 26 assists and Kevin Durant had 27 points, evidently they're not shooting the ball well enough then. Still, regardless, they still got the job done too.
No, they ain't got the job done. No. San Antonio is getting the job done. 5-1.
And I agree with. They are definitely upmost getting the job done. Them Duncan sitting out there, still out there coaching them.
Exactly. So when Golden State does better than San Antonio, then you can talk to me. But in the meantime, with Golden State, they need improvement. And I'm liking what the Pacers are doing so far.
The hell with that. Dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is our 5 good minutes. Don't take sports talk. Thank you for listening to the show. Darren here on the opposite side of the neighborhood. Girl Watts.
Yep. I'm here.
All right. Catch up with us on another episode of Don't Take Sports Talk. Until then, ciao.
Ciao.